Welcome to the ISB show, Sahil Rahi, our friends from CONCACAF. Today it's about you from the Caribbean and Central America. Who's going to qualify, Rahi? We've reached the end. It's all going to come down to these two matches. How hyped are you for this? Are you more hyped than the fans themselves? What's going on?
I am very, very hyped because everything to play for, there's so many possibilities still on the table. No group is done. Look at Suriname with the chance, Haiti with the chance, Curaçao with the chance, Trinidad still alive. So all these teams that we underestimated perhaps at the beginning, they're still in. And then, of course, the stalwarts, the Panama. We shall see Honduras trying to consolidate top spot. So much left to be written in this story.
Like you mentioned, nothing is decided, but here's how things look right now. So Suriname leading the group right now, barely over Panama, and Jamaica leads the group, and of course Honduras. But so much more to play for. Basically, you look at it, majority of the teams are still in it, and that is going to set up an exciting final 2 days, Rahi. Let's start off with the Jamaica group, the Jamaica Reggae Boyz. Go into their local rivals Trinidad's house, and they are going to look to win, but don't sleep on Trinidad, who has started a hype campaign. Of course, big cricket star Kieran Pollard has been out there saying, fans, get hyped up. This is our opportunity.
Yeah, and it is an opportunity. Look at Trinidad. They can still make noise in this group, and particularly they can certainly get the runner-up spot. And Jamaica, we said the Reggae Boyz should walk through this qualifying. We said they were the most talented team outside the big boys, outside the US, Mexico, and Canada. And they had a big slip up in Curaçao. So they haven't yet consolidated and told the world that they are the favorites. We shall see. For the Reggae Boyz, we said they need to, they have to, they must qualify for this World Cup. And this is the moment. This is the moment you take care of business. This is the moment you show that you're there, because this is the opportunity of a generation. And we shall see two tough games for the Reggae Boyz. One in Trinidad, and then at home against the Curaçao team you've already lost to. Whew.
Tricky. And for Trinidad and Curaçao, it ain't over. And that's the key thing. Curaçao plays Bermuda, which is a match they should win, which will set up a lot of pressure on the Reggae Boyz. And Trinidad in this match, it all comes down to this match for Trinidad. This is it. Because if they can't get a result here, the campaign is done. So this is showtime for the home team Trinidad in this match.
Absolutely. And we know how difficult it is to play in Trinidad. The U.S. knows that all too well. Yes. So it's tricky. And if Trinidad does get a result, remember, Jamaica and Curaçao play in the last game, so they can jump and at least get to that runner-up spot if they're able to better what Curaçao does in the last game. Very, very interesting moments for all these teams.
It is right at knife's edge in this particular group. All right. Moving on to the next group. Before I do that, let me just show it again so people reset where everything is. We're going to go into the Suriname-Panama group right now, Rahi. And my goodness, this group of matches is going to be insane.
Because everyone's still alive. Everybody is still alive. And so we don't know what's going to happen. Guatemala plays both these teams, Suriname, Panama. El Salvador plays both these teams. So who knows what could happen? Guatemala has a good chance to find themselves at the top of the group if they get two results, right? El Salvador perhaps even the same. But if you're Suriname, after playing such an incredible qualifying campaign, it all comes down to these two games. You've gotten your Panama games out of the window, which means you have to play these two difficult, tricky teams, Guatemala, El Salvador. But if you can match the results that Panama puts down, you can qualify for a World Cup. We were guilty of underestimating Suriname at the beginning. I'm sure many people around the world have been guilty of underestimating Suriname, but they are this close to a World Cup, Sal.
You know what's wild is if I were to say it's a must-win match, it's a must-win match for all four of these teams.
Every team.
That's how bizarre it is. It's like Guatemala hosting Panama. It's a must-win match for Guatemala for sure in that respect. But Panama, it's a must-win match too because they gotta keep up in terms of results. And Suriname's hosting El Salvador, so Suriname has to win. It's a home match for them. And El Salvador, if they want to revamp their World Cup campaign, they have to win. So literally, it's a must win for all 4 teams.
And all these games have been close, incredibly close. So it's going to come down to some magic moments, and who is going to pop up with those moments, we shall see, right? I'm not sure, but it's going to be some magical pieces of brilliance that turn the tide in this group. Every game feels like it's a 1-goal game, and that's what it's going to come down to in this last set of games.
We got to say the coaching Stanley Menzo has been on point. It's surprisingly the top, maybe everyone's thought the top coach in the region is Christensen, but he's struggled a little bit with the team this campaign. Now's the time to prove that he's really the top guy.
Well, you have, there's candidates now, right? Dick Advocaat over there with Curaçao as well, a candidate for best coach in the region.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah, there's a lot still to play for in terms of this particular group. All right, finishing it off here again, showing you the last group, which has Honduras on top, my friend. And that is going to get very interesting because Honduras hosts Nicaragua, which makes this match a must-win for both of these teams.
Yeah. And this is the only group where you have a team outright in front. That's Honduras. They're likely to consolidate for a spot. It's not over, but they're likely to do so, which means this Haiti-Costa Rica game is really for that runner-up spot, in my opinion. And we shall see. Haiti's been fantastic. Again, a team perhaps that many people have underestimated. We shall see. Haiti can effectively eliminate Costa Rica if they win this game, and they can find themselves in the runner-up spot, which would be a good performance and a good chance to qualify.
Yeah, that's the thing. Haiti hosts, they don't play their matches in Haiti, but they play them in Curaçao, and I'm sure they'll get a home crowd for these matches. They host both of their last 2 matches. So this particular match is such a huge match for them because if they can somehow get a result in this match, they host Nicaragua, the bottom team in their group, while Honduras and Costa Rica face off. So really, the momentum will shift, and Haiti will be the ones who will be in the driver's seats heading into the last match day, which would be crazy if you think about it, at least from a second in the group perspective.
Exactly. It's a wild situation, and we have to give Haiti a lot of credit.
Yes.
We talked Costa Rica, not a good moment for them, and they could find themselves out after this round.
It's going to be a wild final day or final 2 days. We will come back to all of that. Rahi, I have to ask you, and I'm going to tell you, who do you have getting the automatic spot from each of these groups? Let's finish with that. Who's getting it within these teams?
Put that up. Those teams in green are exactly who I have.
Oh, wow.
I think Jamaica consolidates top spot. I've said they have to do it. They have to do it at home against Curaçao. I think Honduras also has already shown that the best team in Group C. But the surprise of the round will be Group A. Group A. Put me back on the screen. Group A. Suriname is going to qualify for the World Cup. Start your celebrations in a week, my friends.
Wow. What a bold pick. So we shall see, my friend, if you are correct. You know who I'm going to go with in Group A?
Guatemala.
I'm going with Guatemala.
Yeah,
I think Guatemala, 2 home matches. I think they're going to get through. I think Suriname takes the second spot. And I think the surprise is that Panama does not get through. But we shall see. We shall see who's right. As for all of you enjoying these videos, please subscribe to the channel. Let us know who you think is making it through to the World Cup and who's making it through to the playoff spot from this beautiful group of CONCACAF. Rahi, you can finish this video. I'll let you take it away as we end it.
What a region. Think about this for a second. We could have Suriname in the World Cup. We could have Guatemala perhaps in the World Cup. We could have Curaçao. We could have Haiti. All these nations that the world has underestimated for so long. What a big week this could be. What a moment it could be for some of these countries. This is why you love this sport. This is why you love this region. This is why we play the game, as they say.
Keep watching the beautiful game. We will see you after the matches.